Dear President Obama, this is a poem that I wrote in the form of a letter that expresses my feelings, and I believe the other feelings of many Americans, in regards to ending the war in Afghanistan and Iraq. This is a letter format in the form of a poem. It is poetry. The entitled work is called Dear Mr. President, Walk to the Wall. Dear Mr. President, walk to the wall. Touch your hand upon the silent black stone. Feel the pain and a nation's tears over the past 45 years. Dear Mr. President, please let us learn from our history and not be condemned to relive the mistakes of the past. Our wounds are still fresh, the memories barely scabbed over and dry. My tears are fresh from the day my dad died. Dear Mr. President, walk to the wall, touch the stone, feel the pain as your finger rubs over his name. Each morning we have coffee, a friend and I. The conversation is current, except for sometimes a dead pause, a reflective second of reverent respect, or a distant stare back into the past when his dad was alive. He did, he liked, his favorite was, are the words my friend reminisces about his dad he knew only for 10 years. Not a morning goes by without my friend at least once paying homage to his dad, our fallen hero, a commander shot down in Vietnam. You see, Mr. President, wars end, soldiers come home, but a son without a dad is always alone. Dear Mr. President, walk to the wall and feel the pain. Now listen to the promises of your campaign. Walk your talk, bring all of our troops home, is the American people's refrain. Walking to the wall, Mr. President, being part of the nation's pain, repeating not your predecessors' mistakes again. Will give those whose names are on the wall the chance not to have died in vain at all. This, the key to feel the heart of the pain of the wall. P.S. Searching alone for the Taliban is like trudging up the side of a sand dune in search of one grain of sand. Please realize that terror is a world and regional problem. We need to withdraw our presence in Iraq and Afghanistan. We are an irritant and a hindrance to any chance of starting talks or negotiations. P.S.S. Ask help from the world's other leading nations. We are no longer the only big kid on the block. The glory days of post-World War II are over. We need to make more room at the table of world politics. Humility is not humiliation. It is defined to know one's shortcomings. It will be better for all if you take the first step. Prove to the world that you leading by example, proactive, and change the mindset of the world and our approach of preventing and defending a world racked with terror. Dear Mr. President, walk to the wall.